Welcome back to Bias Check, the place where we dig into eras, aesthetics, and all the messy emotions that come with standing your favorite K-pop groups. Today we're looking at something every fan secretly or loudly debates: which eras were the strongest, and which ones felt a little less iconic. This isn't a ranking, just a human take on how these eras shaped each group's identity. Blackpink has a career full of huge moments, but many fans agree that their strongest era was the album era. It felt polished, confident, and finally aligned with the global scale of their popularity. Lovesick Girls and How You Like That captured both their emotional and explosive sides perfectly. Their weaker era might be their early Square One 2 releases. Those songs are classics now, but back then, the group's identity still felt like it was forming, not fully solid yet. BTS has so many eras that choosing one feels impossible, but Wings often stands out as a creative peak. The visuals, the solos, the symbolism, everything was layered and ambitious. Their less loved era is maybe their Dynamite and Other English single period. Not because the songs were bad, they were global hits, but because some fans missed their more introspective Korean sound. Still, this era did push them into full worldwide dominance. Stray Kids reached a whole new level with the Noisy era. It was loud, chaotic in the best way, and full of personality. Thunderous became one of those defining tracks that perfectly represented who they are. Their weaker era might be their pre-District 9 phase, when they were still figuring out the sound they've now fully embraced. Toys had one of the most memorable glow-up eras with Fancy and Feel Special. They transitioned from cute to elegant and mature without losing their charm. Feel Special especially felt emotional and personal for both the group and the fans. Signal, on the other hand, is often brought up as their weaker era. Not terrible, just a concept and sound that didn't connect with everyone at the time. Le Sserafim made a massive statement with Antifragile. It was confident, addictive, and full of identity. It felt like the moment everything clicked for them. Their weaker era is naturally fearless, not because the song was bad, but because the group was under pressure and still settling into their dynamic after debut. aespa delivered their most powerful era with Savage. It showed off their vocal strength and futuristic concept better than anything before. Their weaker era is probably Girls, which had hype but didn't land as strongly for many listeners. Ironically, the B-sides in that era were some of their best. 80s is one of the most consistently strong groups, but Wonderland still stands out as their biggest statement era. It was theatrical, intense, and matched their reputation as top performers. Wave might be considered their weaker era simply because it was lighter and more relaxed compared to their usual heavy, story-driven style. Baby Monster is still very new, but their She's era already shows a clearer identity and more confidence. Their weaker era is naturally the pre-debut phase, which was full of lineup changes, confusion, and sky-high expectations that made it hard for fans to fully connect yet. Even with the weaker eras, every phase has meaning. The strong eras shine because the weaker ones exist. And watching a group evolve is what makes being a fan as fun. Thanks for watching Bias Check, and let me know in the comments which era you think was peak for your alt and which one you pretend never happened. See you in the next deep dive.